What's up, fam? I am Chosen144, here to do a quick card pull for my gorgeous collective. You know what I'm saying? Take what resonates and leave what does not. Flip gender roles as needed, as there is no gender in the tarot. And my readings are timeless, fam. So if I've shown up in front of you, that means there's more than likely a fucking message here for you. Subscribe to Chosen144 on YouTube, please, if you haven't already. Also, subscribe to Light144 on YouTube. That is my gorgeous wife. Thank you so much for all of the likes, shares, subscribes, all of the super thanks, all of the YouTube members. Thank you to all of you. And thank you for your generous contributions to my channel via my PayPal link. It's in the description. This helps me to continue to put time and energy into making content, to assist the collective in elevating. You know what I'm saying? I fucking love to do it, fam. It's my purpose. Also, check out chosen144.com.au. That is my website. I fucking love you, fam. Come through, please, Spirit. I fucking love you, Spirit. Let's get it, fam. Six of Pentacles is here. Somebody is getting what they've given out. So somebody is receiving the energy that they've given out, okay? This is not great energy, fam. Somebody is like reaping karma for something that they've done or something like that. Somebody's experiencing the very energy that they were putting out. Tell me more, please, Spirit. And it's not nice energy. Knight of Pentacles is here. This is somebody that's used you, stolen from you or something like that. This is part of this Six of Pentacles energy where they're receiving the energy that they've put out. Somebody was stealing from you, so they may be losing money because somebody was stealing money or something of value from you. Somebody came into your life literally just to use you, to steal from you or something like that. Somebody's a user. This Knight of Pentacles energy is a user, man. Flip gender roles, could be a female or a male, but somebody was stealing from you and they're receiving that energy back. Somebody was using you and they're very greedy and they're receiving that energy back. Tell me more, please, Spirit. Ace of Cups energy in the reverse. So this could be somebody that you were actually engaged to. See the ring there? This could be someone you were engaged to. This could be someone that you were married to. This is an ex. This is an ex-lover. It's definitely an ex-lover, a karmic as fuck ex-lover. That's why the energy was not great with that Six of Pentacles energy. Four of Wands is here in the reverse. So this is possibly someone that you, broke off a marriage. So this is like a divorce or breaking off of a engagement or something like that. Something didn't go ahead, okay? This person was in your mind going to be your wife or husband and it didn't play out that way, okay? This person, I'm drawn to that moon. This person was a manipulator. This person was a dead set manipulator and a thief here. Tell me more, please, Spirit. They were planning to get something out of being with you. King of Cups is here. This is your energy, fam. I'm talking to an empath. I'm talking to someone who is very good at something, like very artistic, very talented musically or something like that. A good speaker, someone very loyal, and definitely an empath. So you read energy. If this is resonating, you were involved with someone that was a manipulator, that was using you and using your empathy to manipulate, to take from you. And you're very loyal here. And I'm getting that they were not, okay? Because I'm focused on that dog as loyal. There could even be a dog involved here. Maybe you had to leave with a dog or something like that. Or for some of you, you have a dog as a spirit guide. Tell me more, please, Spirit. Queen of Wands is here under the Knight of Pentacles. Ugh. So your person was manipulated. So this is their manipulator. And I've got to tell you, I've got a feeling this is to do with this Six of Pentacles energy. This Knight of Pentacles that was with you to use you and to steal from you and things like that, this shady individual that came in with an agenda, actually was put up to this by a Queen of Wands. So this is someone that they're involved with. So your past person that you thought was your Four of Wands energy, that you thought was the one, they actually have someone else. They did the whole time. This is a Queen of Wands. This is somebody who practices magic. This is somebody who has control over your past person. Spirit says, let them have them. I'm telling you, because they're going through karma. I wouldn't be surprised if the Justice card came out or the Eight of Swords or something. This Knight of Pentacles was manipulated by a Queen of Wands who uses spell work, who uses sex magic to get what they want. Okay? So your past person had someone all along. Okay? In some cases, Spirit's drawing me to look at this ring. In some cases, they were married to this Queen of Wands or engaged to this Queen of Wands the whole time. You know what I'm saying? This Queen of Wands is a witch who practices magic and has sent this Knight of Pentacles to latch on to you to get money. So they were using you and taking money back to this Queen of Wands and going back to this Queen of Wands whenever this Queen of Wands wants. You know what I'm saying? This is a Jezebel spirit, hard. Like they've got an attachment. It's a Jezebel, I'm telling you. This is an sex magic practitioner. You know, they use that sacral energy. And they have control over this Knight of Pentacles, who is your past person, and they are going through it. This Knight of Pentacles is going through it. Tell me more, please, Spirit. Ten of Cups is here in the reverse. Damn. At one stage, you literally put this person up on a pedestal, you know. You thought that this was your person. And I've got a feeling that they have a kid, or you have a kid, or something like that. Kids, plural maybe. This was like a coming together of like a family and another person sort of thing. So you have a kid or kids, or they already had a kid or kids or something. Maybe to this Queen of Wands energy. You know what I'm saying? And you thought that you were going to have a happy ever after with this person. It was an illusion, okay? This Queen of Wands energy is the main reason that you were with a person like this in the first place. Because a King of Cups has no business being with a Knight of Pentacles. You know what I'm saying? Gender roles don't matter here. Flip gender roles as needed. But you would have, from time to time, you would have had people that know you well saying, what the fuck are you doing with that Knight of Pentacles? Like, that person is bad news. You know what I'm saying? They give me a bad vibe and shit like that. And here you go thinking that you're going to marry this person and shit like that. I'm telling you, you would have even felt like, what am I doing with this person? Like, we are not a match. Like, we are not the same in any way, you know, which isn't always a bad thing. But in this case, it is. This person is evil. And they are under the control of someone even more evil. You know what I'm saying? They were using you for money in some way, shape or form. And they stopped you from doing something that you're really good at. Like, I'm getting that you're like an artist or a musician or, you know, you're very good at something. And you were very loyal to whatever you were good at until you came across this Knight of Pentacles and you forgot who you were, sort of thing. You know what I'm saying? You lost yourself in this person. Tell me more, please, Spirit. Four of Swords is here under the Four of Wands. So after this breakup, if you're not broken up yet and this is resonating, you're breaking up. So after this ending to this marriage, or after this ending to this engagement or relationship that you thought would lead to engagement or something like that, you went into solitude, started practicing self-care, and Spirit, see that candle there? Spirit was with you, okay? Guiding you to practice self-love, to remember who you are, you know what I'm saying? So there's a lot of time alone here, okay? And this Knight of Pentacles has just been with this Queen of Wands, you know what I'm saying? They like, this Queen of Wands not only knows about you, but planned this with this Knight of Pentacles. This is like disgusting energy. It's like some sort of like polyamorous couple that just, you know, move in on Empath and ride the wave of whatever they can get from it. You know what I'm saying? It's evil energy. This is definitely a form of spiritual warfare. This is an attack on a chosen. I'm talking to my chosen ones, you know what I'm saying? You are an empath that has been guided to be in solitude after this ending. Tell me more, please, Spirit. Yeah, it's definitely spiritual warfare, fam. This is like an evil couple that were sent in to destroy, you know what I'm saying? Steal, kill, and destroy. This is definitely an evil energy, okay? You may have even suffered from some sort of addictions. You may have drank heavily or been on some sort of medication you got addicted to, or, you know, other substances. That was all part of this, okay? This is an attack. This is a direct attack on an empath, okay? But you're very protected here because Capricorn energy with that devil energy. You're very protected here. This card says it all. Spirit has you healing and, you know, doing your shadow work and, you know, forgiving this past energy and just leaving it behind, sort of thing. Challenging, but it's all part of the experience, fam. This is definitely your narcissist that you had to face. Empaths will face narcissists many times in their life, but this is the big one. This is the one that woke you up, okay? Some sort of activation came of this. I can tell you right now. Tell me more, please, Spirit. The Hermit is here, falling on this Queen of Wands energy. You have seen this Queen of Wands in meditation, or you've dreamt about it, but you dreamt. This is landing with the Knight of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands. You have had visions. In meditation, Spirit has shown you that this Knight of Pentacles has a Queen of Wands. Spirit showed you images. Spirit showed you flashbacks and stuff. You'll even be, that's Virgo energy. You'll even be having almost like visions that you're in a room and you're seeing the Knight of Pentacles and Queen of Wands interacting. You know what I'm saying? Spirit is showing you the truth via meditation. That is the throat chakra, the blue. So Spirit is showing you truth via meditation. And you had a feeling, like I'm getting that you had, all the signs were there, but that Queen of Wands had you under some sort of spell. Okay, that spell was the Queen of Wands spell. It wasn't the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, the Knight of Pentacles, I've got to tell you, this is like this Queen of Wands imp. Okay, like a lackey, a spiritual lackey and lover. So this Queen of Wands, this is the energy that you've been dealing with indirectly. This Queen of Wands is evil as shit and sent in that Knight of Pentacles. That is like, you know, their little lackey, their imp. They're, you know, all witches have like an imp, somebody that just is at their beck and call and shit like that. That's what this is, you know what I'm saying? That Knight of Pentacles is weak, spiritually weak, and just being used unconsciously by a Queen of Wands. Tell me more, please. But they're reaping karma. Two of Wands is here. You may have been guided to move away. All of a sudden, you're looking at your options and you're erasing the past. See that eraser? You're erasing the past and making future plans. You might be creating something here, thinking about creating something based on how talented you are. You know what I'm saying? But I'm telling you, that globe is there. By the way, it's flat. It's not a globe. But you may be looking to visit somewhere else. You may be guided to travel or relocate or something like that. Okay? Yeah, I've got to address that globe shit. Fucking globe, are you serious? I won't get into that. Tell me more, please, Spirit. Six of Wands is here. So after a period of rest, after perhaps a getaway or relocating and a period of rest, you're about to become very well known. Okay? See all of those emojis, all those likes and interactions? There is something where you will be known. And see how it says live? Maybe you go live on social media. Maybe you become part of something that's very, very popular and you become very well known online or whatever. In this day and age, it's all, you know, happening online. But you're being appreciated and you're receiving your flowers for something that you do that, you know, assists others. That's soul purpose energy. You will always be of service to others, but you will be enjoying this big time, okay? It's kind of like, it's a huge reward from the Most High. See that light shining down? Somebody is literally being crowned in this realm. Somebody is royalty, literally spiritual royalty, and that manifests in this physical realm as some sort of like notoriety or fame. You know what I'm saying? Tell me more, please, Spirit. Three of Pentacles is here. So there's others that know about this. I've got to tell you, someone in your family knows about this. Someone in your family knows about this. This is landing on the Devil. So not only is the enemy used this Queen of Wands and this Knight of Pentacles energy against you, but the enemy has used your own family against you, possibly your own work colleagues, but for the most part, this is family. So this is a collective read. I'm getting work and I'm getting family. So perhaps somewhere where you worked for a long time or a community you were a part of for a long time have turned on you. That's the enemy accessing them. Anyone who is unconscious, not awake, not spiritually awake, is a potential enemy. Just like what they were trying to show you in the Matrix. They are Agent Smiths. This is a Matrix and the unconscious can be used, okay, by energies that are not seen in this realm, that are against you. You know what I'm saying? So somebody's own family or somebody's own community or own workplace turned on them, turned against them. And they were paid off in some way, shape or form. Tell me more, please, Spirit. Queen of Swords is here, landing on the Hermit. So you're literally realizing you've detached from everything that you were attached to from your past. And this is the same row that the Knight of Pentacles and Queen of Wands is in. So You have literally just let them have one another and gotten completely out of the way. You are the higher self. You've ascended here. Like, this is somebody who has, after realizing that this evil shit's been going on, spirit's showing you shit and stuff like that, and trusting your intuition, you have started doing the shadow work. You have had time to rest, or you're going to have time to rest. You're going to cut out everyone and anyone that no longer serves the higher self. You know what I'm saying? You'll be cutting out people, places, things. You won't resonate anymore with anything. Once you awaken, and this ending of this relationship with this Knight of Pentacles is what triggered this. This was your catalyst to have you realizing that it's time to get in your Queen of Swords energy and cut loose everything and anything that no longer serves the higher self. You know what I'm saying? So you are precisely doing exactly what Spirit said earlier. Let them have one another, because they're receiving the energy that they've put out. So this Queen of Wands is going to be receiving the same energy that was put out, purified by the universe and multiplied a lot, okay? And this Knight of Pentacles, the imp, the lackey that you were involved with, is reaping karma big time, big time. They're receiving all of the energy that was put out and then some. The High Priestess is here in the reverse. There is a spiritual gift that is about to come online, fam, okay? You won't have this gift. You won't be exercising this gift yet, okay? There is a spiritual gift that is about to come online. Somebody is very, very gifted. Somebody is psychic, very psychic, okay? Pay attention around full moons and shit like that, because that's when this spiritual gift will be coming online. It'll be around a full moon, okay? You are going to be experiencing this spiritual gift in a big way, okay? In a big way. Like, somebody's about to kind of freak themselves out a little bit. And for some of you, it's like, this is a collective read. So you're going to have different people that are strong in different spiritual gifts. You know what I'm saying? All very different. But there is something that you do that enables you to see something other people can't see. You know what I'm saying? You're very connected with the spirit realm. And this comes after cutting out everything that no longer serves you. You know what I'm saying? Some sort of spiritual gift is coming online. And I've got to tell you, this is what's going to have you in this energy. You're going to be known for something, okay? It's kind of like, I'm getting the feeling of like, you know, you're going to be a household name, like known for something really fucking special here. It's like a talent that you used to have that being tied in with these evil fucks, you left it alone. Now you're bringing that online, coupled with some sort of spiritual gift, and it's going to have you in your season. You know what I'm saying? Doing what you came here to do. The Hangman is here in the reverse. So now is your season, okay? The season is now. You're seeing things from a completely different perspective, from a higher perspective. You know what I'm saying? Some of you, you're going to experience seemingly out of body experiences. Somebody's very, very crafty with their astral travel, okay? And you see things this way. That's for someone. You see things this way. Pisces energy with that Hangman. Your season is right on top of you now. You know what I'm saying? So shit's about to get hectic, but good, in a good way, okay? And this Six of Pentacles energy, Everything you lost is being returned to you. Thank you, Spirit. Everything you've lost is being returned to you. And it's not going to be in the way that you think. It will literally be the universe bringing back everything for you, okay? In its own beautiful, perfectly orchestrated way. Because everything is always working out in your favor. Whether it seems like it at the time or not, everything is always working out in your favor. Even when you were tied in, thinking that you were going to be with this person and that confused you because this person made you miserable. Like, I'm getting that there was no actual love here. Like, you were confused as to why you loved this person. And it's because fucking Witchy McWitchington fuckface here was behind it all, using like glamour spells so that you saw this Knight of Pentacles and, you know, in a dreamy fucking way, or, you know, so that you were addicted to them. You know what I'm saying? And that devil energy, that is like narcissistic energy. So as it happens, this Jezebel spirit, this Queen of Wands, had you tied into a trauma bond with this Knight of Pentacles. This Knight of Pentacles would have been a narcissistic energy, and they were just an unconscious fucking NPC being used by a spirit of narcissism. You know what I'm saying? That had you tied into a trauma bond. You know what I'm saying? So at first it's lovey-dovey and they love bomb the shit out of you, and then all of a sudden they start to change. They start to shift. And they start to push your boundaries more and more and more until they break you, and they will start to devalue you, and they will start to triangulate you with others to make you feel like you're in competition to bet, you know, to get their love. You know, they will give you bare minimum scraps of love, having you trying to prove yourself more and more and more. They were playing on, that's what the narcissist does. They play on the empathy of the empath until the empath wakes up, practices some inner work, some self-love and shit like that, some shadow work, and then gangsters the fuck up and cuts everybody out. Like that. When an empath awakens, they are the most dangerous individuals that you will ever come across. I am telling you. Danger. People interacting with an awakened empath, if they are giving that empath any type of energy, they're going to receive it back heavy. So if you are in an awakened empath's space and you're loving and kind, because they always will be initially, you will be blessed, to say the very least, thereafter. But if you go against an awakened empath, oh, come on, good luck. Good luck. It's going to take lifetimes, okay? You'll be back here trying to figure that shit out for lifetimes. Bottom of the deck energy, always in the upright. Yep, judgment. Judgment has been called. I've got to tell you, Spirit is bringing up all types of wrongdoings to do with this Knight of Pentacles and this Queen of Wands. These two fucks, this disgusting fucking couple, this polyamorous couple that have been working against you, Spirit, see the photos, the feathers, the numbers and stuff like that? Spirit is making damn certain that they are held accountable for everything and anything that they've done, multiplied. You know what I'm saying? Scorpio energy with that judgment card. They're suffering. I guarantee it. Okay, so send them love and light. We don't stoop to any low levels, no low vibration around here. Send them love and light. Forgive them from afar. They're going to need it, okay, because they are in for a heck of a ride. You're going to get your flowers. You're getting everything back from Spirit. I can guarantee it. And that was an illusion. It was all spell work. It wasn't real. You know what I'm saying? You're awake now. You're not crazy. The shit really happened, And it was all spell work. It was all bullshit. You'd be surprised how much magic is all around. And the unconscious have no idea about it. And a lot of these spellcasters, a lot of these, dark kitchen witch fucks and shit like that. And there's good and bad when it comes to magic. They're not all bad. But in this case, they're evil fucks. The devil is here. These practitioners and shit, they're not awake. They're being controlled. They're being controlled by powers that are unknown in this realm to most. You know what I'm saying? So send them love and light. Forgive them for they know not what they do. They're unconscious as fuck. Like all these witches and shit, they're unconscious as fuck. They're fooled by the spirits that consume them. Okay? They just become consumed by the spirit realm. No balance whatsoever. Okay? So send them love and light. The best is yet to come for you, fam. You're going to get your flowers. And there is something that you don't even realize about yourself that's going to be abundantly clear very soon. I fucking love you, fam. Peace, love, and light.